Just a Sister Thing. I'm Rebecca, and today we are going to be reviewing and trying on a bunch of products that are under $7.50. I think the most expensive item I have is the foundation, and that one is $7.50, but it's Wet n Wild, and they always have really good sales, so sometimes you can get it even less. I've received requests for more Dollar Tree type videos and more affordable makeup, and I get it. I like a good sale, I like a good price, especially when you can find a dupe for a high-end product. And I don't like to spend an arm and a leg. I do like to review some of the higher end makeup just to play with it and have fun, but I'm the same way. For everyday makeup, I will go to the drugstore or even Dollar General. TJ Maxx has a lot of good stuff. TJ Maxx and Marshalls, like I get stuff like this at TJ Maxx. This was $4.99. This little hair bundle. Super soft, super cute. And also I got this sponge set from TJ Maxx, and I believe this is Real Techniques. I'll put a picture of it up. This is their soft sponge. This is their velvet sponge I've heard a lot about. And this is supposed to be their cleaning sponge. I think you wet it and it helps scrub off the dead skin. So yeah, this is Real Techniques. I got it at, I think it was Marshalls I got this one at. But don't just feel like you're limited to drugstore or Dollar General or even Dollar Tree. Try out TJ Maxx and Marshalls, because sometimes they'll get stuff like Urban Decay. What was the other stuff I found there? I think they had like skincare from It Cosmetics, like bargain basement prices. So don't forget about those stores too. They always have lots of goodies there too. Let's go over the free gift with purchase bag by Ulta. You can either get it in pink or this chartreuse looking yellow. I will say this one came with a stain on it, but that's okay. That's the only thing. It's super, super soft, super soft. Now, if you had to spend, I think it's $19.99, 20 bucks of Ulta, you had to, let's try that again. You have to purchase $20 worth of Ulta items to get the bag for free. And what I do when they do stuff like that is I always get my supplies. Like right here, I got my exfoliating cotton pads. I like the exfoliating pads because when you're trying to get your nail polish off and stuff, let me grab one here, keep it in these little containers. Like you use the soft side to get your nail polish off, but you flip it over and you use this side that has the exfoliating bumps. I can't talk today. It really gets your nail polish off in seconds. So I highly suggest trying that. Plus, if you are wanting to exfoliate your skin too, you can put some toner on this cotton pad. I use the Ordinary, which is also super affordable. This brand is super, super affordable. But anyway, I like to use these and use the abrasive side to exfoliate my skin. That's what I did today. That's why it's a little bit red. My skin gets red very easy. But I do that like a couple times a week to get the dead skin off. So anyway, I digress. That is what I do to get my purchase up to $20. I get my supplies, my Q-tips, my pads, and what else did I get? Oh, so I really, really like Ulta eyeshadow. So I decided to get a couple just to keep on my desk here for everyday use. But I will say that buying the Ulta eyeshadows online and looking at the pictures online, it's a lot different than when you get them in person. So I would suggest going into the store for this stuff because these are so much darker than I thought they were going to be. So this one is called Ember Braise, and this one is called Luxury Opulence. I got both of these because they had purple tones in it, and I have green eyes. I thought these would be nice for an everyday wash of color, like just do a smoked out look. So that's what I got to get the free purchase. There's these three things, and I got the little bag. So I will swatch these eyeshadows just in case you're curious. All right, this is Ember Braise. Kind of pretty. Has a little bit of a sheen to it. Alrighty, and this one is Luxury Opulence. Looks like a very pretty purple. These would also be, since they're kind of deeper than what I thought they were going to be, they'll also make nice eyeliners as well. This is a super cute bag to carry in the... Okay, so it has more marks on it than I thought so. There's one there, one there, one here. Oh, one there too. So I don't know what the heck happened there. Maybe somebody that was packaging it had something on their hands. But it's still a cute bag. I mean, if you're going to take it on vacation, it's probably going to get a little dirty anyway. This is how big the bag is inside, nice and big. And you put your brushes and your makeup in there. And here's the freebies. I'm starting with a free bag first just to see if there's anything in here that I need to start. So here's the sponge. Now I will tell you, I've used these before by Ulta. They're a little stiff even when you put water in them and you squeeze them and all that good stuff. So I'm probably just going to give this to somebody in my family because it's just okay. So this is really pretty packaging, really pretty pink Ulta Beauty Maximum Lashes Defining and Lengthening Mascara. I've never had much luck with their mascara, but I will try it at the end. Get a little free brush. They always have pretty decent brushes. All right, and then we have a poreless face primer. It's mineral oil free, smooths and refines pores. And then they also have a tinted eye primer and champagne. I will try this. But last time I tried actually I'm not going to try it. I'm just going to be honest with you. Last time I did one of their free gifts with purchase, they had one of these in it. I don't know if it was the same color or anything, and when I shook it, it made a noise inside like it was hard. But I still tried it for the sake of the video. But then a little bit later, like maybe like a week or so later, I started developing a bump in my eye. And I think it was because I used expired eyeshadow primer from them. I don't know 100%, but it took a long time for that thing to go away. So I will insert footage so you can see what I'm talking about. So I don't know. I'm just a little scared to try that. But the whole reason why I wanted the gift with purchase, though, is what's coming up. So I will try the primer. I really wanted these eyeshadow kits because I really like their eyeshadows. They're so pretty. This one has pretty greens in it. And this one has pretty peachy pink tones in it and brown. I will swatch those. And they had a lip gloss in velvet mauve. And their lip oil in peach. And I will tell you, these lip oils are so freaking good. My sister was in the hospital for a long time, and her lips were always very dry, and she tried everything. I brought her everything. We tried every lip product on the market, even the ones that you dip your finger in and stuff. And she always gravitated back to these. She says these were the best. And I agree. I keep these in my car. So this is the whole reason I wanted the free gift with purchase, is these 4 things. Okay, so here is the peach one with the browns. Very pretty. This one looks like it's going to have shimmer in it, but when I swatched it, the shimmer went away. This one looks like it's going to be very shimmery as well, but not so much. But this is very pretty. I think this would be nice for everyday look to go to work in. It's very neutral. Here is the green. The payoff in this palette with the shimmers is a little bit better than the other palette. These two right here. And this is going to make a really pretty inner corner highlight. The green is super cute too. Another thing I really like at TJ Maxx and Marshall's is these little headbands they have. I mean, yeah, you're going to look a little goofy with the bow on, but I don't care. It's super soft. Okay, so I know it looks a little goofy or childish, but I think they're cute and they're super, super soft, and the elasticity in it is super soft too, so it's very gentle. So even though I do have this awesome lip oil here, I just want to show you some other affordable options too. This is by the brand Dionys. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but they are very big on goat milk skincare. This one is in blood orange, and this is only a few bucks. I think it's like $3, and I got it when it was half off, so this cost me $1.50. Since it is all natural ingredients, it's not as emollient as a lot of the lip balms, but smells delicious like blood orange, and it does nourish your lips. It's not as juicy as a regular balm, but I still like it, and it's affordable. And I'm sure you guys have heard me talk about these Essence Fruit Kiss. This is in Lime Crush. This one is a little bit more emollient. I'm just throwing it all on because my lips are very dry today. And like I said, this one is pretty darn cool. They have a bunch of different flavors or whatever you want to call it. I think one of my favorites is pomegranate, and I think they have one in watermelon or strawberry, but so nice, so nice. And I think they're affordable. I'll put information up on the screen so you can see it. Okay, this is the Ulta Poreless Face Primer. I'm going to put this on one side of my face. Oh, that's interesting. It's like the top of a lip balm or something. Okay, I'm going to put this on one side of my face, and then I'll put the other one that I have on the other side. It feels like silicone. My problem area is right here. I've always had large pores in my nose area. By the way, I've already put moisturizer and all that good stuff on. Okay, so if you're in the market for an affordable primer, I highly suggest Essence. I've had this one for a while. This is the Hello Good Stuff face primer with hemp seed oil in it. It's very nice. It feels very nourishing. It's nice and light too. It's very nice to put on over top your moisturizer. I just got this one. I have not tried this yet. This is Essence Poreless Partner Primer. It's mattifying and blurring with niacinamide, how do you say that? Niacinamide, I think. And it says it won't clog pores. So this was the first time trying this one. It's a little bit pink. It feels nice and cooling. Has a nice scent to it too. Not heavy. Wow, it's really cooling. I like this so far. I love the way that smells. It smells so good. Okay, so I'm going to look at my mirror here. I have to say the Ulta one did a nice job too. I think the Ulta one blurred a little bit better. This one just feels and smells better. Okay, let's move on to foundation. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation, but it's in dewy. I tried the original Photo Focus foundation when it first came out, and the scent was so overwhelming. It smelled like paint. A lot of people complained about it. That's why I never repurchased it. I think I gave it away to one of my relatives that was like, you know, who cares if it smells bad, but it was so strong. I just couldn't get over it. But I'm curious to see if this one is the same. I purchased this in soft ivory. Okay, it has a little applicator here. I smell it a little bit, but I'm telling you, the original one, I don't know if they changed it because I never went back and repurchased it. It was so overwhelming that you wouldn't have to get that close to smell it. So I'm seeing an improvement already. So this is not a drugstore or affordable brush, but this is the It Cosmetics brushes for Ulta. It's the Love is the Foundation brush. I got this at Christmas time when it was like 40% off, but it's so cute. It's in the shape of a heart. And I hear Kathleen Lights talk about these heart-shaped brushes by It so much. She says they're outstanding. And I do have to tell you, it is really nice. When I first got it, I'm like, ooh, that's going to be really stiff because it's so short. The bristles are short, but it moves very nice, and it is just perfect for foundation. I would suggest if you have a little extra money and you wanted to invest in good brushes, It Cosmetics is the way to go. They sell these, I think, on QVC, where you can do payment plans, and they also sell them in store at Ulta if you want to go in and check them out. I mean, I'm not sure if this was just a special edition. I'm just talking in general, all their brushes are really nice. Okay, I absolutely love this foundation. I'm very big into dewiness and having a youthful glow since I'm not youthful anymore. Um, this is beautiful. It really blended in nice. I think it's a good color match for me. Now, as far as those primers working, I would say they worked really well. The Ulta one, though, makes it a little bit difficult to blend out, but it's not awful. If I had my choice, I would definitely go for the Essence primer. Jeez Louise, what a pretty foundation. And I don't smell it, so that's a bonus. One of my favorite drugstore, affordable, very affordable concealers is e.l.f. And I get the hydrating camo. They have a regular camo that is more matte. But of course, I like anything hydrating. There is a huge shade range in this. So huge that it can get confusing, especially if you're buying online. I even bought it in Target one time and I still got the wrong shade because they have so many shades. I wish the companies would have like 5 lights, 5 mediums, 5 deeper and deepest. You know what I mean? Instead of doing like 10 lights, it's like it gets so darn confusing. So I got a couple of their lighter shades and I brought it home and it was like putting white on my face because I'm pale. So I'm thinking, I need one of the lighter shades. But anyway, just be careful about that. So this one is light ivory. I think it's a pretty good shade match for me. And this stuff you can just use a little bit because it goes a long way. It's basically the knockoff to Tarte Shape Tape. I'm not going to do the usual swipe it down your nose, put a spot here and all that good stuff because, when you're getting ready for work in the morning, you don't think about those kind of things. I mean, at least I don't. It is fun to watch videos where people do the contouring and all that stuff. I'm going to put just a little bit more on here. I have very dark under eyes today. But just going to keep it simple. Simple and relatable. This stuff is so good. Okay. I have 2 face powders that are very affordable. I like this Essence Brighten Up Banana Powder. It's a super light banana powder. It's not crazy. And it is nice to set your under eyes with. I still like to use my little toothbrush I got from Dollar General. By the way, I was thinking about doing a full face of the Dollar General brand. I forget what it's called. I'll put a picture of it on the screen. If you guys are interested in me doing that, just leave a comment below and I will get the whole thing and we'll try it out. Okay, the second one I have here is by LA Girl. It's called Pro Face. This is their high definition matte press powder. I get it in classic ivory. Very affordable. I don't use a lot of powder to set my face because I don't want to have a dry, crepey looking skin. I use this big fluffy brush just to get it around the spots where I'm going to be putting bronzer and stuff so it smooths out the skin. And then after I do that, I will usually take my little toothbrush here and set my nose with it. And the only reason I do this is because I have large pores in that area and it helps fill in my pores. But if you don't have that problem, a light setting on the nose would work. Okay, I have one bronzer and one kind of bronzer. I really like this Essence Sun Club Matte Bronzing Powder. You get a huge palette here. I get it in natural. I use this for bronzing. And this is the e.l.f. It's just their little, I don't want to say cheapy, but it is. It's a little cheapy powder that they have. And I get it in a couple shades up. This is medium dark. And this is an affordable option, trying to get rid of that ring light. This is an affordable option to contour with. So I'm going to start with contouring, and I always use a skinny brush like this that has a tip. And this is Real Techniques. And I'm just going to put my contouring way up at the top of my cheekbones and push it up to create a stronger cheekbone line. I don't always contour. That is one thing I will skip if I'm in a hurry. Bronzing is more important to me because bronzing will help bring color back into my skin. And then since I have a longer nose, I go down towards the bottom of it and really create that contour line at the bottom. Well, not really a line, but it's kind of like etching around my nose and making the bottom a little bit more prominent. And I go up here. The one thing I won't do is go all the way down because that's just going to make it look longer. I don't do it here like everybody does because I have super pale skin. And if I go outside, it's just going to look like a big long line there. So that part is a waste of time for me. But if you have tan skin or deeper skin tones, contouring along the jawline, it won't even barely be noticeable for you. Okay, now I'm going to get a fluffier brush. This is Morphe Y1. And we'll go in and get some of this bronzer. Now we're going to warm up the skin. And then anywhere that the sun would hit your skin, which would be nowhere for me because I rarely ever go outside. This one you can be a little bit more sloppy with. This is a really nice bronzer, and it lasts forever. Since I'm doing warm tones today, I'm going to use this really pretty peach. I think it's called White Peach. Yes. This little set by e.l.f. has the blush and the, what do you call it? Highlighter. Gosh, what's wrong with me today? That's how long it's been since I filmed a makeup video. My brain is dead. But this is their highlighter and blush set. Actually, I'm going to put the highlighter on first because I like the blush to kind of blend into the highlighter. So I have a couple options here for a highlighter. I'm not going to use the e.l.f. one because it's a little too deep for my skin tone. These are the ones that I buy at Dollar Tree. Now, some people like these, but I've seen videos. I think Manny MUA, who I absolutely love, he's so funny. But anyway, he tried these and I think he hated them. But I actually like them. I like them because they're affordable. They're $1.25. This is the pinkier toned one. They call this one Glow Time. And this is Shine Bright. It's more of a golden ivory color. But I think they're nice. I don't know why people don't like them. But there are some people I do see videos on are like, hey, these are nice. But I like them. I will say this one is more prominent than the pinkier one. So if you're looking for something more subtle or more obnoxious. So I kind of like to blend them. Another affordable one is Essence, the highlighter. This is called 03 Staggering. Now this one is also very subtle. I'll swatch them here for you guys. A lot of people don't want to glow from outer space. Those kind of people I can't relate to, but hey, to each their own. But if you're looking for subtle, then I highly suggest the Essence one. Okay, so here's Essence. Here's the Dollar Tree, the golden one, well, golden ivory. And then here is the rosier one. You can see that the Essence and the rosier one from Dollar Tree are a little bit less intense. And just for giggles, I will swatch this for you too. It's very pretty. It's very pretty, but it's a little deep for my skin tone. It kind of shows up a little bit deeper. But if you have any ounce of color to your skin, unlike me, it'll probably be very pretty. So I think what I'm going to do is just play with them a little bit. Since these two are very similar, I'm just going to mix these together and make that over my overall highlight. And then what I'll do to intensify that is I'll use this Megawatt one and just do the very top of my cheekbone. Yeah. Okay. I mean, you can really see the glow. I mean, yeah, now that I'm looking at it against the bright light, these two do have some intensity, but not as crazy as this. All right, blush time. Use this e.l.f. setting spray, but this does not fit in the $7.50 budget. I just can't think of any super cheap setting sprays. I mean, I'm sure you can get some at the Dollar Tree, but I don't know. I'd rather pay a little bit more and not be a little alarmed if it was going to break my skin out. But so this one's a little bit more, so just ignore this part. Okay, let's move on to eyebrows. So this is e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil. I have used this before. It's affordable. It's the only thing, my only problem with it is it's a little bit waxy. So I get this in okay, so I can't find a color on here, but I will insert it on the screen and let you know what color I'm using. I appreciate the fact that it does have a spoolie. So you can brush out your hair first. I'm going to fast forward this part because eyebrows are boring. Just in case you're wondering why I always push right in there, I don't like blocky eyebrows and I don't like it to be a square tip there. So I always just push that up a little bit to get rid of that. I like a little bit of an edge, but I don't like it to be a sharp, you know. So I always kind of push my finger in there. And then I always use my spoolie to push that brow product into the hair so it doesn't look like a bunch of stripes. Okay, let's move on to eyes. Now, since I swatched this little peach one here and found out that that shimmer goes away, I'm going to use that as my transition shade. I'm just going to use a fluffy brush here, and it's actually Ulta. It's probably one of the other free gifts I got back in the day, but it's a 3-in-1 shadow brush in 40. So I'm just going to tap into this and use this on my crease. Okay, so, you know, I'm always bragging about Ulta eyeshadows. Now I feel stupid because these are not that great. They're very hard to get pigment out of. I'm not going to give up on them. I'm going to use the shimmers here in a second. But I also want to show you another affordable option for eyeshadows is Wet n Wild Color Icon. These are super cheap and they are so amazing. The colors, or the pigment is insane-o. I'm going to swatch these here. Okay, so this is the Color Icon palette in my Lucky Charm. Hey, we got St. Patrick's Day right around the corner, so this is perfect. It's kind of giving that a glare, so let's go ahead and just do that. But these are beautiful. They swatch so easy. This blue here would probably be intimidating to some people, but use it as an eyeliner. Do all the neutrals. If you cover up that blue, these are all neutrals. So you could put the neutrals on and then use this as an eyeliner. Little pop of color. Very pretty. I'm going to go ahead and use this shade in my crease since the other one wasn't working so well. This one here. This one's getting fired. This one's my new hire. So let's see. Much better. Blends so easy, so soft. Okay, as promised, I'm going to go back in and try to give this one more go here. I'm going to take this color here on my finger and use this on my lid. I don't know where the shimmer is going. The shimmer just kind of disappears. It's still pretty, but it's not as shimmery as what I expected it to be in this. Oh well, what are you going to do? If you happen to watch my makeup videos, if you're one of the 2 people that watch them, you'll know that I like the Essence Lash Princess. This is my all-time favorite. I recently got this one. I wanted to try something different by Essence. This is called I Love Extreme Crazy Volume Mascara. And I tried this the other day. It's very, very good. So I still want to try the Ulta that came in the free kit. So we're going to do one eye in Ulta. By the way, if you ever get tired of fussing trying to get these little plastic things off here, if you just twist it like that and it comes loose like that. It's a lot easier than trying to get that little zip line thingy there to pull off exactly right. I do love the color of this though. I wish I had a lipstick in this shade. So the claim on this one is lengthening. It's a plastic wand. Let's give it a go. This one is very, very spiky. The reason why I don't like plastic wands is sometimes the manufacturers don't get it right, and these guys did not get it right. It stabs your eye. Well, not your eye, but it stabs, where your root is. However, if you manipulate it like this, I have to say this will be the first Ulta mascara that isn't half bad. We'll come back and do a second coat in a second. A second coat in a second. Yep. All right, so this is the Essence Extreme. I love Extreme. This is also a plastic wand or plastic bristles. Okay, this is one coat on both. Ulta, Essence. Let's try for a second coat. Okay, when you see me applying mascara and I'm not doing the normal this, that's because the brush is so big that I have to go in like this. So I have to say that about both these mascaras. This wand is also way too big. I mean, this one is as big as my eye. You see that? It covers up my entire eyelid. It's just really huge. That's what she said. All right, let's go ahead and compare the wands on my favorite one compared to this new Essence. This is the pink one, the new one, and this is the green one, the Lash Princess False Lash Effect. So here's the difference in these wands. I would say they're probably close to the same length, but this one is so wide and it's like putting makeup on with a 40 caliber bullet. But this one is more petite and easier to use. Sometimes I wonder if the mascara companies are using the same exact formula and everything, but different brushes. I hope that's not the case because I don't like to be suckered. But these are both still good, and I'm still going to use this because I can tell just by putting it on that it is the same, not the same, but close to the same formula as this one, just a very big, obnoxious brush. Okay, so I'm going to show you 2 coats on both of these. This is Ulta. This is the new Essence. I have to say, Ulta has shocked me with this. I was not impressed with these eyeshadows. These are probably either going to go to anybody in my family that wants them, or my trash can. And I'm going to keep this and keep using it because even though the brush is way too big, I think it looks pretty good. This Essence Lash and Brow Mascara is still one of my favorites and is very, very affordable. If you get tired at looking at makeup at the dollar stores, Dollar General, Walmart, go over to Ulta and go to their drugstore side, which is usually always on the left, and find the Essence stand. I highly recommend almost everything from Essence. They're very, very good. So I recently went to Walmart and saw that they carry LA Colors now. LA Colors to me is normally only sold at Dollar Tree. I don't know if it's made for Dollar Tree or if it's just a brand that they buy, but the Dollar Tree, in my opinion, looks like they have more outdated, I mean, not expired or anything like that. They have like strange colors, you know what I'm talking about, like hot pink. But at Walmart, they have so much more selection. Like you can get beautiful neutral colors like this. I got the LA Colors Gel Lip Liner. I got it in Favorite Nude. Glides on so easy. And then I got the lipstick in, where is it? Besos, B-E-S-O-S. Very pretty. And then I got this plumping lip plumper. It's just called Lip Plumper. And it literally just says Lip Plumper. There's no shade. I tried this lip plumper the other day when I was running out the door to see if it was nice. And it doesn't really plump. It doesn't have any cinnamon or mintiness to it to plump. But it is a nice neutral shade just to throw on. This is from the freebie, the Ulta Beauty bag. This is their pretty pink one. It's just lip gloss and velvet mauve. And it has those twisty, or it has those perforated things. So I'm going to try to twist it open. Try this first. It looks very pretty. It looks like a very pretty blue pink. It's okay. It barely shows up. Doesn't smell like anything. It's not bad though. This one is almost the same color as my lip. So I could keep this in my car. Just throw it on. It feels really nice. It just doesn't have a lot of color. Look at it in here. It looks really dark. Just okay. Let's try this LA's color stuff. This looks very nice. Okay, these two here by LA Color are 10 out of 10 recommend. These are really, really nice. This had instant pigmentation, super smooth, very nourishing, really good formula. It's so cheap. I can't believe it. This kind of just is pointless. I don't think I would buy anything like this by LA Colors again. It doesn't really show up over anything. And I really didn't even need it because the lipstick is so moisturizing. So, but the other two things, I'm going to go back and try more of them. All right, guys, that's it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please let me know in the comments below. If you want me to try any other brands or any other options or stores of course, it's got to be East Coast thing because I live in Ohio. But if you want me to try anything, just let me know. We can do a shopping spree at TJ Maxx or Marshall's, or what's that new one they put in? I think it's Ross over in Maslin. And if you want me to try out that Dollar General brand, I will be happy to do it. I hope everybody's having a great day, and thank you for watching. And just one more thing. This sweater is so beautiful. My niece is teaching me how to thrift shop. We went up to a couple of the thrift stores in Belden Village area in Stark County. I'll put names of the stores up on the screen because I can't remember off the top of my head, but I think I paid like $8 or $9 for this. It's so pretty. It's kind of like a crop sweater. Like it stops right there. But I have this turtleneck underneath, so you won't be looking at my gut. So anyway, you have to check out the thrift stores up in Belden Village. They're really nice. They have beautiful options, and they have designer stuff too, so it's kind of fun.